Okay, off to Fakenham now for the second leg of the Pertemps handicap qualifier. It's over 3 miles, it's an 0 to 120. It's on heavy ground. So number 1 is Yesterday's Storm Has Gone, 2 is Big Badgers, 3 Fingals Double, 4 Young Hustler, 5 Hot Spark, 6 Infinity, 7 Boom Docker, 8 Queen Givery, 9 Cool Island, 10 is Dan City Red, 11 Sutton, 12 Lots of Credit, 13 Siamese Phenomenon, and 14 is Housewife. So I think 4 qualify for the Pertemps here. So you want to be in the first 4. As we wait to... and here they are. And they're away. So 3 miles here. I think Fakenham's quite a tight course, so you don't want to be too wide here. They take this first bend and approach the first with 8 to jump. Or skip over. So the one that's going to lead us into the first is Fingals Double. I'll get over that quite well. All bar Queen Givery at the back there. Do a little bit of a dive at it. But it's Fingals Double that's going to lead them. The rest of the pack pretty much together. They come up to the second. It's still Fingals Double by 3 to 4 lengths. From just a Young Hustler and Dan City Red leading the remainder. One that's given a little bit caught for shoe is 2 Infinity. They're back here in the yellow silks. And he's probably just a length or so behind Queen Givery, who's a couple of lengths behind the rest of the pack. So they take the second. Queen Givery took that one better. And it's still Fingals Double that leads them by a couple of lengths back to Dan City Red, trying to close the gap. And we've got Housewife, Bad Badgers, Cool Island. One on the inside is a Young Hustler. The outside of Young Hustler is a Yesterday's Storm Has Gone. So the wider of that is Siamese Phenomenon in the blue and the yellow. As they take this next bend here, there's still going to be a few that are going to get caught wide, and Boom Docker is going to be one of them. But it's still Fingals Double. Probably increased his lead by 2 to 3 now. Takes the third, a little bit slow. And that's allowed the pack just to close the gap a little bit. 2 Infinity is just trying to tag on the back at the end here. Boom Docker out in the wide in the purple. Wants to really tuck in probably. So we've got a couple more bends to go, but it's Fingals Double that leads them from Dan City Red in second. Then we've got Housewife, Big Badgers in the green. And behind that is 3 of Young Hustler, Cool Island and Siamese Phenomenon. They're just a length ahead of Queen Givery, Lots of Credit. Yesterday's Storm Has Gone is on the fence. We've got a couple back to Sutton, Hot Spark, 2 Infinity and Boom Docker have managed to get together now. We're probably talking 10 lengths, well 10 to 12 lengths from start to finish. But it's Fingals Double that still leads by a couple from Dan City Red. Housewife and Big Badgers in the green. There's a wall of horses behind them. But it's still Fingals Double that leads. We're through, I think, 3. Oh, this is approaching the 4th now. And we're still just under 1.5 miles left to run. So it's still Fingals Double that leads them. Nice 3 to 4. Dan City Red, Queen Givery and Big Badgers. They all take the 4th flight well. And it's still Fingals Double. The one at the rear is Boom Docker. Not particularly had a good journey round so far. But he's got himself a little bit of a better position for the bends here at Fakenham. So it's still Fingals Double as they going to approach the stands and go past the winning post with a circuit left to run. And there we see the crowd here at Fakenham. The ground's pretty heavy here. It must have been raining. Although that has stopped now. But it's Fingals Double, which I think is a Jamie Hopkins horse, leading comfortably. And we've got Housewife and the yellow cap just leading the rest of the main in pack. Boom Docker under a little bit of pressure at the rear again. They take the 5th. Everybody's over that. Boom Docker was a bit slow. Needs to do a little bit of work and another left turn here. The ones that have gone wide are going to be doing slightly further than 3 miles on this Fakenham course. But it's still Fingals Double that leads. 2 to 3. The one on the outside is Lots of Credit, making up some good ground. And the one against the fence is Dan City Red with a red cap. The outside of that is Young Hustler. And we've got 2 Infinity, Queen Givery. Still going wide as they take the 6. Everybody jumps out quite well. And one's just getting pulled up there is Boom Docker. Bad luck for connections there, Martin. Obviously wasn't particularly travelling that well. So it's Fingals Double that leads, although his lead is being cut now by 2 Infinity and Lots of Credit out wide. The ones on the inside are Dan City Red. The outside of that is a Young Hustler. One on the wide outside is Hot Spark in the white, and he's actually getting pulled up now, Hot Spark. The kiss of stew there. Bad luck. So they take the 7th. Everybody's over that. So we're down to just 6 furlongs now and a couple left to jump. And it's just the one left to jump, sorry, and it's Fingal's Double being put under a bit of pressure by Big Badgers now. And they're a couple of lengths ahead of To Infinity. Yesterday's Storm has gone. Sutton making up some good ground. The one on the inside, Dan City Red's got the fence and starting to move. Lots of credits trying to find some room, but going a little bit wide again. But it's Fingal's Double that's still going to lead them. The one in between is Dan City Red and Big Badgers. It's these three, but they're being stalked by Sutton, Young Hustler. Up on the inside is To Infinity in the yellow as well. So there's a few not got any room here. They've managed to get themselves tied up, but it's Fingal's Double that's going to lead them into the last with 3.5 furlongs left to run. It's Fingal's Double from Dan City Red, Big Badgers, Sutton on the outside. The one making some good ground is Siamese Phenomenon in the yellow here, as well as Young Hustler. On the inside we've got To Infinity, but it's Fingal's Double under pressure now from Dan City Red. So it's Dan City Red that's going to take him up here. So it's Dan City Red that leads. Fingal's Double's going backwards. Siamese Phenomenon, To Infinity, Young Hustler all trying to make up some good ground, as is Sutton. They take the 8th and the last, and they're all over it. It's Dan City Red that leads inside the furlong now. It's Dan City Red, Young Hustler putting him under some pressure, as is Siamese Phenomenon. The one on the outside is Sutton making up some good ground. We're inside the half a furlong. It's Dan City Red that still leads from Siamese Phenomenon. On the outside, Sutton, but Dan City Red, Siamese Phenomenon's just going to catch him here. Siamese Phenomenon, Sutton. Oh, Dan City Red, Siamese Phenomenon or Sutton. I think Siamese Phenomenon got up there. I think Dan City Red just had nothing left at the end. The one on the outside was Sutton. Let's have a look at this. And it is Siamese Phenomenon that takes it from Dan City Red in second. Sutton was third. A couple of lengths back to the 4th place. I think Queen Givry. I might be wrong there. Actually, I think it was Jamie's horse that led from the beginning. Let's wait for the connections, and it is Siamese Phenomenon from Oilet Surfer. Well done. Second was Dan City Red for Stu Gray. Third, Sutton, James Follis. 4, To Infinity, Kevin Minahan. And 5, the long-time leader, Fingal's Double for D French. I apologise, I called that one of Jamie's horses.